Welcome to ETS. I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channel message for August 11th through to the 17th. This year is flying by. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a channel, so I open up and I bring in insight. My guides step in and blend with my energy, and that's how I get what it is that they want me to share with you. All right, right away I'm hearing we're all coming together. So I feel that this is a group effort of everyone who has been distracted, all of a sudden coming together as one. Oh, yeah, wouldn't that be wonderful, right? So, you know, I hear organization. So look for more people being on the same page or wanting to sign up and help and assist, because I see more of that happening. For some of you, I see you're a little pensive. It's almost like they're showing me somebody cracking their knuckles. It's like a little bit like, oh, when's it going to happen? Or, you know, when's it going to happen? When am I going to be able to get in there and get it done? And they're saying that, you know, you're building a lot of energy, number one, because you're feeling the newness or whatever this is coming in, but you can't wait to get in there and untangle what's tangled. But they're saying, don't be, when you get in there, they're saying don't go trying to pull all the outside parts away. They're saying get right to the center. Go right to the center of what it is. In other words, you're a person who likes to work and likes to make work out of work. I mean, you just enjoy work. But this, whatever this is that you're hopping to get a hold of or hopping to get in there and do, they're just saying go right to the heart of it. They said that's where the key is. That's where the answer is. They said just avoid everything else that seems entangled and go right to it. All right. For some of you, I see that you were climbing a corporate ladder of some sort, and it's like all the rungs of the ladder all of a sudden are gone, and you're just holding on to the two sides, and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And they're saying, okay, I love how they show me these things, because they said we can use these as like you can just swing your body forward and you'll be in a new organization, in a new place. So don't worry about it. You know, whatever is all of a sudden pulled out from under your feet and you're no longer needed, or they close the corporation down, whatever it is, they're just saying you're just going to swing your feet forward and you're going to be into the next place. Like, whoa, that was great. And I'm glad I was on that level. In other words, I had that level of intellect. I had the experience. I had the title. I had the money. And now I can just swing right into it because I'm already used to it. I already know how to do it. So there'll be something new coming for you right away. So yeah, let's not sweat the small stuff, even though it can seem like big stuff. Actually, what they said is let's not sweat the big stuff. But they said this is really small stuff because, you know, everybody gets frightened when something seems to be a little different, or what you felt gave you security is not there, especially if you have a family, etc., or responsibilities. You know, that's perfectly natural. You're going to just swing right into something else. Confidence and clarity is what they're saying. Yeah. All right. I feel like some of you are going to be looking to choose someone to be a part of something. And even though that person is there and seeming like they are maybe a candidate, they don't want to be a part of it. All right. So don't be disappointed or discouraged if somebody, which is funny, years ago a gal told me that, you know, when they hire people, sometimes a lot of people come and apply for the job, and yet they really don't want the job. They just want to see if they could get the job. So whatever it is, this person, even though they're a part of it, they don't really want to be the candidate. They don't want the position. They don't want to do the work. But they're just saying, you know, yeah. All right. Can you imagine if you have maybe 4 options and you choose somebody in front of those 4 people, you're going to choose that person, and then they say, oh, I respectfully decline. Then the other 3 are just going to feel like left out. But sometimes that's how it goes. You know, it just means that wasn't the right person and there's a better person. Learn to spin it, all right? Because we don't want anybody to feel like, oh, I'm second choice. In other words, too, pay attention, too, if somebody's heart is not in You know, like they might do their job well, but if their heart's not in it, then that is not the person to pick. All right. For some of you, I see you wanting to make your own step in life. It's like filling somebody else. It's not filling somebody else's shoe, but, you know, think about when a footprint in the mud, you know, and it dries up and then you put your foot there, and they're saying, you know, and what this usually tells me is it's like you might want to follow, you're trying, okay, let's get this straight. Whoever this is their energy. They're saying that it's okay to do your own thing. Even if somebody else did their own thing and they were really successful at what they did, I see you being able to fill their shoes and do what they did, but that's not really everything that you want to do. So they're saying that because there's other things that you want to experience in life and that you want to understand about life. So they're saying, feel free to spread your wings. Feel free to spread your wings. You know, think of it as if you had a family job, you know, there was a family business. And it was, everybody was independent, worked independently. And you could step right into that role. It's already successful and everything. But there's more that you want to do, or maybe even more you want to do with it. And they're saying, go for that. Go for it. Go for it. Okay. For a lot of you, I see you doing your prayer work. Some of you really get on your knees and do your prayers. I see that. And it's like almost like, you know, it's something you do almost every night. You know, you get on your knees and you say your prayers, and it's like, wipe those knees off. I'm like, okay, now I feel good. I can sleep really peacefully because I said my prayers. They're thanking you for that. They're thanking you for caring about others, for saying thank you, for sending prayers and healing to other people. They're thanking you for that. They're also saying, though, that don't forget about the prayers that you have for yourself, because there's something that you're waiting to come to a finality, to an end. It's like a timeline, like I'm ready for this time to be over. And they say, go ahead and ask for it to be over a little sooner. You know, and they said they're going to set up the right circumstances for you to move on in a way that's more, because I feel like there's love that you want to follow love. And I'm not meaning romantic love, but whatever it is, it's love. But not as if, oh, this is my deepest passion. No, it's just, I need to follow the path of love. And they want to support you in that. So they're just, you know, they're just encouraging you to include yourself in those prayers. For some of you, you're tired of, what was it, this with love, but you're tired of being the one that knows it all. And I want to say that with love. It's not like, yeah, I know it all. Need to know it all. I'm right here. I'm the know-it-all. It's just, you're tired of being the wise one. I'm tired of knowing what I know. Because it's felt weighted, and it's also felt transitional in some ways. Like it's not that it's been dependent on circumstances, but it didn't carry what it is that you have the wisdom about. It doesn't carry the weight that you would like it to carry for your sustenance, first of all. But also, too, it was like it was something that was built on something you wanted to develop or create within yourself at a different time in your life, and you're ready to move on. Yeah, it's so cute. I don't want to be the wise one anymore. So if you're a person that everybody comes to you for answers or for information, and you know, you've done a good job, you've been really good at it, you're very successful at what you do, but it doesn't sustain you. It doesn't fulfill you. I don't mean it by money. I mean it could be money as well, but it really means you don't feel fulfilled because you've outgrown the vibration of it, and it's time to go into new territory, new terrain, new energies. For some of you, I see you reaching up and you're reading the book of life. So you're opening the Akashic records and you're starting to understand. And I'm hearing affirmations. So there's been some affirmations that you're going to like recognize as like that feels familiar. I feel like I know this. Like, it's not something new. Like, I already know it. And it's something that's going to blend or match with another timeline, another time when you were here, when you were someplace, correction, when you were someplace, not necessarily on Earth, okay, but when you were someplace else. All right. For some of you, they're talking about being a rescue worker. It's almost like I see with pride, yes, I'm a rescue worker. I'm really good at it. They got my fingers going like this too. It's like that's how they even communicate. I'm a rescue worker. It's what I do. I've got a lifeboat, and I pull drowning people into it, and I bring them to shore. So this is not, though, the kind of rescue work that is unhealthy for you. This is something that has been more of a life. Your life's mission has been to help people, support people. You don't do the work for them, but you do get them out of the drowning waters and get them to shore. And they say, you say it with so much confidence. And they really enjoy that you enjoy what you do, because, you know, rescue working has usually a very bad name, you know, unless you're a lifeguard. We love that, right? or life flight, right? We love that. But whoever this is, they want you to know that they enjoy you knowing that that is your job and that you enjoy it. And it doesn't have to be a job that you're paid for. It could be where, you know, you take people who are on the streets and get them into shelter, bring people into AA or recovery groups. You help them get on their feet. You help them get on your feet. A lot of thanking people right now is, you know, that's what they're really doing today, huh? Let's see. Let me look at this a little bit more. They're just saying, don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. Don't be afraid to dip your toe in the water. Don't be afraid to try your hand at something new, something different. Right. I'm going to pull a card here. All right. Let's see. They're already shuffled. There. All right. Right here. Oh. A glimmer of hope. I no longer doubt life or focus on dark feelings. I believe in myself and keep my faith. The obstacles before me help me grow and come closer to my divinity. There's always hope, always a light, even in darkness. God is always there to help me with difficulties. All right. You know, remember when things seem like this, it's actually, you know, a richer inner being brought to any prosperous or successful situation is something that is much more rewarding. You know, when you're in that inner cave time, or feeling that you can't see the light, or is there ever a light, or was there ever a light, that's when you come to become, you begin to integrate what it is that you think you know, and integrate more light into your own energy field. So with that, namaste.